Hello everyone and welcome back to July watercolor month. This is day 7 of 31 days of watercolor challenge where I'm sharing a new watercolor project every day throughout July. Today's project is a cute and colorful watercolor birthday greeting card. So grab your supplies and let's get started. So for this I will be using a 5x7 watercolor paper. It's a 300 GSM paper. On this I will be painting the birthday cake. Then I have this Sharpie bleed proof or waterproof liner, a pencil and a brush, and I'm majorly using three colors, which is pink, orange and yellow. And then for the card base I will be using this Kraft paper that I got from Dollarama. This is very reasonable. I will be using a brown sheet from this one. So now I will be lightly sketching the shape of the birthday cake that I want to paint. And remember that we are making a 3D kind of a card. So the paper on which you are painting the birthday cake should be thick enough so that it doesn't, chip when you make them, like paste them for a 3D version. So this paper has to be thick, at least 300 GSM, and you can sketch out whatever shape you want to use. Once you're happy with your drawing, you can use a waterproof fine liner. I'm using this Sharpie that I got, and do very rough sketching of the cake. We don't want to make it perfect. We want some sketchy lines, just like we do for ink and wash cards. Once I'm done with the outlining, I will start adding the colors, and I will not completely color everything. I want to make it very rough, so I will paint very loosely. So starting with the yellow, and I painted the candles on the top, and I am going to smudge it a little bit around the flames, so that just to replicate that it is shining bright, the candles. And then for the first tier of the cake I will be using the same yellow. For the second one I will be using orange, and for the third one I will be using a pink. So we are painting very loosely, no stress. I am leaving some white spaces for some extra highlights. You can cover fully if you want, but I like it this way. So in the third tier I will be using this pink. You can use any colors of your choice. added a little bit of orange reflection in the flames as well. And then we will let everything dry before cutting it away. And then for the cutting, I want to mention that we should be leaving at least very tiny border of white sheet. So you do not need to cut along the cake, you need to place some gap. So for the card, I am using this brown sheet from that bag that I showed you, and I folded it in half. And now I'm just placing and checking the cake while placing on top of it, and using the thicker side of Sharpie to make some bolder lines. It's completely your choice, your liking. I thought that it should pop a little more, so I'm using a bolder liner to do some more lines on the cake. For some extra decorations, I love to put these tiny ribbon kind of paper sheets cutouts on the top of the card. And then for the 3D effect, I am using this cardboard piece. You can use any old box, and just cut out a piece from that box and use it. This is exactly what I'm using here. And I used Fevicol or any glue to paste this on the card, and instantly you can see the cake is now popped out. It looks 3D. Adding final little touches with the colors again, just giving a little more contrast. And with this, we are finished with this cutest colorful birthday cake card. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and if you did, then please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the rest of July watercolor month videos. And I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.